مساكم الله بالخير مشاهدينا وحياكم الله في حلقة جديدة من برنامج اونلاين. هذا البرنامج اللي يطلع عليكم كل يوم أربعاء ويستضيف نخبة من الإعلاميين والرياضيين حول العالم بمواضيع متنوعة. اليوم راح نسلط الضوء على الكرة الإيطالية. محبي الكرة الإيطالية خلكم معنا وتابعونا، لكن قبل ما نبلش حلقتنا خلونا نتعرف على ضيفنا لهذا المساء. حياكم الله مشاهدينا في حلقة اليوم من برنامج اونلاين. هذا البرنامج اللي يطلع عليكم كل يوم أربعاء يستضيف نخبة من الإعلاميين والرياضيين حول العالم. في حلقة اليوم راح نسلط الضوء بشكل كبير على الدوري الإيطالي، فيسعدنا بأن نرحب بضيفنا الإعلامي الإيطالي فلافيو تاسوتي، واللي راح نتكلم معاه عن أهم الأحداث في كرة القدم الإيطالية. مسيو فلافيو, good evening.
Good evening, Abdullah. Good evening to you and your audience. For me is a very pleasure to talk with you and your broadcast. Okay, Abdullah.
It's a pleasure to us also. في البداية نود الحديث عن تعادل نادي روما مع فيرونا، واللي يعتبر التعادل الثالث على التوالي لفريق خوزيه مورينيو. ما المشكلة؟
It's a good question, Abdullah. Unfortunately, Roma is continuing to get bad results. In the new year, AS Roma won only three matches against Cagliari, Empoli, and one game of Italia Cup against Lecce. In January, Niles and Sergio Rivera arrived, and they seemed to have given the team an improvement. But after the break in the last week of January, Roma started to regress again. It is a very worrying situation because they are many problems, and the end of the season there is still a long way to go, Abdullah.
أيضا شاهدنا هذا الموسم مستر فلافيو معاناة روما في دكة البدلاء، يعني اضطر مورينيو للاستعانة بالعديد من اللاعبين الشباب مثل جان نيفيان ومؤخرا فالبوتا وبوفي.
Right now Afena Felix Gian is also having a worsening of his performance. I think the reason is very simple, Abdullah. The young players have been decisive so far because they don't suffer from the problems that AS Roma team suffer. In addition to Afena, Bove, Volpato, I mention Nicola Zalewski, another young footballer who has just turned 20 years and who made his debut with the Polish national in the last September. The young player in AS Roma is very important and a very player of talent. Afena, Bove, Zalewski, Volpato, and other young players like Keramizis or another again, Abdullah.
نعم. أيضا رأينا بأن المدرب السيد خوزيه مورينيو حصل على الكرت الأحمر بسبب غضبه على قرارات التحكيم في المباراة أمام فيرونا. هل تتفق معه؟
Very simple. The referees have penalized AS Roma in this championship. In this season, but this topic should not be an alibi. yesterday the performance of Pareto, the referee, was poor, very poor. But Roma played a bad game. Also, Mourinho initially made a mistake in the game strategy, and for me, this is a failure, a mistake to talk only the shoes of referee عبد الله.
هل تعتقد أيضا بأن مورينيو سيواصل العمل في الموسم المقبل أم أن المدرب البرتغالي لن يتحمل الضغوطات في نادي روما كما نرى؟
عبد الله, Mourinho has a contract for 3 years.
Yeah.
3 years, and AS Roma must support him in all ways. I'm sure the next year Jose will still be a coach of AS Roma, because the owners of AS Roma want Mourinho on the bench.
Okay.
The fans of AS Roma want Mourinho on the bench. Thanks to Mourinho, in Rome have arrived a strong players, like Rui Patricio, a good goalkeeper. Tammy Abraham is a fantastic striker. Sergio Oliveira. The team is a good team, but we have because I'm only other a journalist. I'm a fan of AS Roma. We have a many problem, but we need a lot of time, because this is a project there during 3 years.
3 years.
هل تعتقد بأن الجماهير أيضا تريد مورينيو؟
Yeah. The fans love Jose Mourinho, because Mourinho is a great coach, and he won much title in every team that he trained. No Tottenham, but in the rest team that he trained. And AS Roma didn't won a title for 14 years. 14 years. Is a much time, very lot time.
So 15?
I and we trust in Mourinho. But our trust is a time, because we would like to win again.
Yes, so you think he need a time?
Yes.
دعنا ننتقل فلافيو إلى انتر ميلان، حامل لقب الدوري الإيطالي واللي خسر على أرضه من ليفربول بدوري أبطال أوروبا. من يتحمل المسؤولية؟
Very simple answer in this case, Abdullah, because Liverpool are much stronger than Internazionale di Milano. Inter Wednesday has played a good match, but Liverpool have in team a great player, and a great attacking, like Mane, Firmino, Salah. Perhaps only Paris Saint-Germain has got an attack as strong as Liverpool. In addition, Inzaghi is a good coach, but Klopp is in the top three manager in this moment in the world. I think this Klopp is a top manager, but Inzaghi is a good coach.
نعم، ولكن انتر ميلان لعب مباراة جيدة امام ليفربول.
In Italy it says in the life everything is possible, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's complicated because I have been to Anfield and have seen AS Roma against Liverpool in Champions League, and I can guarantee, Abdullah, that Anfield is not a simple stadium. Anfield is a hell. It's a hell, Anfield, and I don't think Inter has a good qualification, good chance to qualification for the next level. It's very difficult.
يوجد امل بسيط.
small, very small. For small. Very small.
ايضا المهاجم الارجنتيني ايكاردي يقدم موسم سيء للغايه في باريس. وسائل الاعلام ترجح عودته الى ايطاليا. ما رايك بعوده ايكاردي؟
Abdullah, I don't think Mauro Icardi will return in Italy because the only concrete alternative was Juventus. That Juventus has bought Dusan Vlahovic in January. We can little reflection together. Naples has got a fantastic striker like Osimhen.
Osimhen, yes.
La Lazio has got Immobile, the titular striker of national team of Italia. La Roma has got Abraham. Milan have many football of attacking. Leao, Rebic, Giroud, Ibrahimovic. Fiorentina, despite the sale of Vlahovic, has bought Cabral and Piontek. Where does Mauro Icardi play? It's very difficult to answer this answer because it's very difficult to target a good team for Icardi in Italy. For me, Icardi or will return in Argentina or will leave France to go in Spain. Liga. So, yeah.
He will not go to Premier League, maybe.
I don't think the Premier League is a good the right championship for Mauro Icardi. And Mauro Icardi has a great defect. All time we talk about Mauro Icardi and Vandanara,
yes.
his wife. his wife. And I talk in the past with journalists that following Paris Saint-Germain, or with some fans of Paris Saint-Germain. And I know they are getting bored with Mauro Icardi. Icardi's evil is himself, and it is a great sin. عبد الله.
فلافيو، إيكاردي كان أحد أفضل المهاجمين في الدوري الإيطالي، ما هي مشكلته الآن في باريس؟
For a number reason, like I said one moment ago, the life of extra is very, very difficult for a player like Icardi. And Icardi seen much goal in Serie A, but in France, no. And in this moment, Icardi no play because in Paris Saint-Germain there are a great footballer. Yes. Mbappé, Messi, Neymar, Di Maria. It's very, very difficult to play against this player, this teammate. And I think that is a bad relationship with Leo Messi. Is another reason to the bad performance of Icardi in Paris.
نعم. دعنا ننتقل إلى الميلان، AC ميلان، والذي تصدر الترتيب الأسبوع الماضي ولكن سقط أمام متذيل الترتيب سالز نينتانا. ما رأيك؟
Milan with yesterday match has lost 13 points with the team of the top 6. 13 points for a team that wants to win a title. It's really a lot. Yes. It's really a lot. Milan are playing a great championship, a great Serie A, but if they want to win the title, they must try to limit this misstep, because continuing to do well only in big match is not, or would not be enough. عبد الله.
ايضا البعض فلافيو يقول بان مشكله ميلان تكمن في عدم خبره لاعبي الشباب، فهل تعتقد بان فعلا من الصعب ان يواصل ميلان تقديم مستويات قويه؟
I think so also because there is very good coach like Stefano Pioli. Milan has the small advantage for the title because they don't play in European Cup, Champions, Europa League or Conference. In this moment, Milan is only team in the top 6 that can only focus on the championship. Is a little advantage than the other team, Abdullah.
نعم، سننتقل الآن إلى اليوفي، وكما ذكرت قبل قليل الذي تعاقد مع فلافوفيتش ودينيس زكريا، أيضا لا يقدم مستويات جيدة في المباريات الأخيرة بالدوري الإيطالي، ما السبب؟
Juventus could remember AS Roma in some ways. The Bianconeri aren't longer a young team, and their best players often get injured. Chiellini, Bonucci, Dybala, and also they lack a play that can allow them to think. They are strong, but poorly built team that needs time to get back to what it was in the past.
نعم، البعض يلقي باللوم على المدرب السيد أليغري، والكثير من الجماهير اليوفي لم تكن تتمنى عودة لليوفي، ما رأيك؟
Massimiliano Allegri is a great coach, fantastic coach, and for me he's the best for Juventus. The fans must understand that a team which reached a place on Champions League in the Champions League at the last second last year cannot immediately to be able to win again. You and they have be a patient. Allegri has always achieved a great result with Milan, with Cagliari, with Juventus. I think Juventus will return to fight for the Scudetto in next year. But in this season, for me, Juventus will reach the place on the next Champions League. For me, Juventus is one of the top four team. Yeah.
In this season.
In the season.
البعض أيضا يعتقد بأن يوفنتوس الآن فلافيو أصبح أفضل من دون كريستيانو رونالدو، كما قال البعض بأن الفريق بدأ يلعب بشكل جماعي بصورة أكبر.
Good question. Because Juventus without Ronaldo has lost 30 goals in the championship, in the Serie A. There are a lot of them. The mistake was to rely too much on Ronaldo. Like if he were to win trophies and the game alone. Now that Ronaldo is gone, all the limits of Juventus is began and becoming to seen to fans. Paradoxically, Juventus become less strong right from when they seen Cristiano Ronaldo.
أيضا دعنا ننتقل بعد الحديث عن اليوفي، دعنا ننتقل إلى نابولي والذي تعادل مع برشلونة في مباراة الذهاب في الدوري الأوروبي. ما رأيك بما قدمه الفريق الجنوبي؟
Correct this your war because Napoli plays a good match in Camp Nou at Camp Nou. Naples has improved a lot compared to last season. The team plays well. Some players are very strong, like Kalidou Koulibaly, like Osimhen, Zielinski, Fabian Ruiz, and Spalletti is a fantastic coach. I'm not surprised by the excellent result in Barcelona, and but they are not qualified for the next level in Europa League.
إذا ترى بأن حظوظ نابولي في المباراة المقبلة ضعيفة ولن تكون جيدة ولن يتجاوز برشلونة للمرحلة القادمة.
No, it's possible.
It's possible.
Sure possible. Because Napoli has got an excellent chance to qualification. Playing the decisive match in Maradona Stadium in São Paulo will be a great help for Spalletti's team. Barcelona are no longer too unbeatable team like the past.
Liga, yes.
Yeah. And Spalletti has often target this game, this result in the past. For example, with AS Roma, when eliminated Real Madrid in Bernabeu.
فلافيو، بالنسبة للمنتخب الإيطالي ما هي الاستعدادات المتوقعة لخوض الملحق الفاصل المؤهل لمونديال قطر 2022؟
Good question. Because in Italy is very important these matches. There is still a month to go until the playoff. Anything can happen, Abdullah. Last month there was a stage at Coverciano, the training center of national team, and some players like Mario Balotelli met again in the stage. The secret for those matches against Macedonia and maybe in final Portugal. The World Cup will have a goal to give be having an important players for the national team like Giorgio Chiellini or Jorginho. These players must be a top form. Spinazzola will still be missing for these matches, like Federico Chiesa, but Mancini hopes to have Zaniolo in top form for win the game against Macedonia and Portugal or Turkey.
or Turkey, yes. إذا بما أنك ذكرت بالوتيلي، ما رأيك باستدعاء المدرب روبرتو مانشيني للمشاغب بالوتيلي؟
I don't like Balotelli. I don't love him, and I don't think Mario Balotelli will be called up for these matches. But because Immobile is the striker of the national team, and his substitute is Gianluca Scamacca, who is having a great season with Sassuolo. Balotelli has had many chances in the past, and almost all of them have followed. Even if Mancini does on him, loves him, and loves his way of play of football. Nothing is sure, but repeat, for me, I don't believe that Balotelli will be called for this game, this important game for nationale.
نعم، نتمنى التوفيق للمنتخب الإيطالي في البلاي أوف. شكرا جزيلا لك سيد فلافيو تاسوتي الإعلامي الإيطالي، شكرا لوجودك معنا في برنامج أونلاين على شاشة كويت سبورت.
Thank you Abdullah, thank you for this talk with you and your broadcast, and I'm available ever for you. Okay.
Thank you so much. شكرا.
باي باي عبد الله.
باي باي. شكرا جزيلا للسيد فلافيو. بكذي وصلنا معاكم مشاهدينا لختام حلقتنا لهذا اليوم من برنامج اونلاين، واللي سلطنا الضوء على الكرة الإيطالية. ان شاء الله نلتقيكم في حلقة جديدة، نترككم بحفظ الله ورعايته. الى اللقاء.